Okay, so this is a video about the possibility of adding Zoom as a Zoom app client within Teams so that you can use Zoom for the video conference element. Deborah Jaggard wrote to me today and to Ross Westgarth and suggested that this is a possibility, so I'm going to check this out now. So I'm doing this in real time and I'm going to see what the results are and how it works out in Teams. So in Teams, I would go over to click on the three dots, the ellipsis, which gives you of adding apps. It's not a Microsoft app, it's a third-party app, so we need to find the app. So I'll do a search for Zoom first of all, and then we can see it there. I would click on this one, Zoom. And that brings up this window here, which gives you the option to add Zoom. Now, looking immediately at the version, it looks like version 1.4, which is quite an old version of Zoom. Might not have all the functionality of Zoom as we know it now, because I think we're up to Zoom 4.6 at the moment, and soon in May to go up to Zoom 5.0. So let's add Zoom and see what we get. So Teams is now adding Zoom, and I've got a notification down here to say I'm the Zoom bot. Okay, so that's an automated response. Zoom bot, your Zoom meeting assistant. So what I might want to do is to start an instant meeting. I might want to join an existing meeting with a meeting ID. So let's see if we can do that. Let's start an instant meeting. I can click on if I click on this Zoom icon down below, I can start a meeting there, and I've got to sign in. So as I thought, what might have to happen is I need to sign in to Zoom. So this seems to be opening up Google Chrome, which is good because Google Chrome has my sign in and password saved for Zoom. Obviously I won't be sharing that in this video. So yes, and as I suspected, the windows have already been populated with both my personal email address and my password. So I'm going to sign in now into Zoom using my existing account. In fact, today I just upgraded to a pro version of Zoom. Microsoft Teams is requesting access to my Zoom account, so this is giving permission. So this obviously is important because Teams will then have information about your Zoom account, so I need to authorize that. I can pre-approve. So the app requires your pre-approval to say that I trust Zoom to work within Teams. And now what's happening is Microsoft is connecting with Zoom, and so the two are being connected so that the Zoom plugin will work within Teams. Permissions has been requested. So what you are agreeing to when you allow the Zoom client to be integrated within Teams is that you are allowing the app to read your profile. Okay, so this is allowing Teams or Microsoft Office to allow. Now these are third-party clients. Zoom is not owned by Microsoft, it's not connected with Microsoft, but the two should be able to work together at a basic level. So let's accept this. Okay, so it says everything's okay, happy Zooming. So I could start a test with Deborah. Let's call it Deborah Jaggard, because Deborah was the one who let's start this. Deborah was the one who suggested this, so let's launch a meeting now. Now what's happening is it's coming away from Teams, so all that's happening is basically I'm starting a meeting from within Teams, but it's actually opening up a Zoom meeting now, and I'm going to share the invitation. So I'm going to copy the invitation. Let's just copy the invitation there, and hopefully Deborah, when I reply to Deborah, she will be able to join me. So Deborah hasn't joined me, but that doesn't matter because I am sure that what's happening here is Zoom is not really working within Teams. It's just loading or firing up the application separately from Teams. All you're doing within Teams is setting up the meeting and connecting people to Zoom, an external Zoom client via Teams, but not actually within Teams. Therefore, the version of Zoom that I'm using is the same version that I would use is version 4.6 currently, and so I don't think you would be doing the video conference element using Zoom within Teams. It would be external from Teams. Okay, let's stop the video.